Okay, I just unmuted myself, so I should be good. Check the chat. Hello? You're good. Oh, Vinny's streaming Silksong again. Okay, that's good. I was worried after part 1 that he wouldn't stream the game again, but he is, so. I still haven't really watched it. I guess it's probably safe to watch part 1 by now, but yeah. I gotta get back to... I'm still sick, by the way, so I apologize. I gotta get back to streaming Silksong. It's been a bit, but I feel like, okay, the system I'm gonna have in place for Silksong is catch up in Fortnite, and if I'm caught up in Fortnite, I can stream Silksong. It's pretty much my mentality, and right now I'm not caught up in Fortnite. I was playing earlier today, I played Festival, that got me enough levels to get this, which is actually from Chapter 5, Season 4, oddly enough. Weird, but, gonna get 5 OG kills, and then do all the greatest hits and weekly stuff. So, yeah, let's get going. We got, I bought the Isaac stuff after, and, yeah, let's get going. It's, 4:35 p.m., September 13th, 2025. It is Saturday, not Friday, Saturday. And drink of the day is a raspberry bubbly. The last one that I have at the moment. I have a bunch of cherry bubbly, a bunch of Coke Zero, but this is my last raspberry bubbly for the time being. Ah, that's good. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. Especially when you're like sick, you know. You feel like you're congested. It's good to have like a drink, you know. I'll be trying to mute and to clear my throat and stuff, but yeah. All right. So we got some things to talk about. The Nintendo Direct happened. I did a reaction to it, during which I really had to use the bathroom, so I ended immediately after. We can go through and kind of talk about everything, everything that got announced. Let's see. So, yeah, it's the Mario 40th anniversary, so they're kind of doing a big celebration with some Mario stuff, which is fine. You know, I like Mario, so I'll be enjoying this. What do they have? The Mario Galaxy movie. Jason has found out about this and has messaged me saying we've got a movie to see. I agree. I asked him if he's going to be bringing edibles. He said, yeah. He asked if I was going to be having edibles with him. And I said, is it really a good idea to have my first ever marijuana experience in a public setting? And he said, no, that's not a good idea at all. So I said, okay. Mario Galaxy 1 plus 2 is getting... Tomato Temple, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Mario Galaxy 1 plus 2 is getting re-released as a collection, kind of like the Pikmin 1 and 2 collection. This is good, this is great. They're both very good games, and if you missed out on getting the 3D All-Stars for the Switch 1, either digitally or you didn't get it physically and you don't want to spend $200 to get a secondhand version, then you're kind of out of luck. And if you didn't get Galaxy 2 on the Wii, you're out of luck. Apart from like emulation, but you know, just for the law-abiding consumer, it's kind of what my sentiment applies to. So yeah, I need a tactical shotgun is what I need. Or a silenced pistol. I mean, I didn't have anything I needed, so whatever. If I was gonna die there, it's gonna die with me. Hey, it's Redline, what the hell? Why am I seeing so much Redline lately? I don't know. Let's see. Galaxy 2 is a game that I almost beat. I almost 100% of that game. I never did. And it's kind of been a point of regret ever since. I mean, I got every single star except the last one because you needed, in order to unlock the level, you needed like, I don't know, some crazy amount of star bits or something. I don't know if it was like 80,000 or whatever. I just didn't want to have to grind that much because I didn't have any. I'd spent it all. So I just never ever got to unlock the perfect run level. To even attempt it, let alone, you know, beat it, because I know it's a very difficult level. So yeah, I never did beat that game. So again, I'm sick, so you know, it's not really much to apologize for. I'm gonna sound like this. It's whatever. Mario Tennis Fever. I'm kind of in a tennis mood lately. I feel like that would kind of hit right now. Tennis Aces came out at a time when I wasn't really in a tennis mood, but like this game is kind of coming out. Well, if it comes out now, like I'm in a tennis mood right now. I feel like, you know, I could play a tennis game and enjoy it, and that looks pretty fun. The story mode especially looks interesting. I like that. The Fever rackets and all that. I think looks it just looks like an interesting game. Okay, it looks fun. Mario Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Now, there's a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 editions of games that are coming out, and I need to know more information on some of them before I cast my judgment, because I just feel like I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah. No, but I feel like it's in one way it's a good thing, because I'm just trying not to fucking die here, so. Oh, here we go. I need this. I need this. In one way, it's a good thing because of a lot of Switch owners that were Wii U fans felt really, really shafted during the first couple years of the Switch. Because most of the titles were Wii U re-releases with like a little bit of extra content added or something, some quality of life thing or bonus levels or whatever, you know? But you had to buy the entire game again. You had to buy it a second time. So we really, really felt the shaft on that one from Nintendo. You know, the fans that were supporting the games and the console through their dark years were the ones, you know, that were like, felt like we were being shaken down, you know. Nintendo Switch 2 editions kind of fixed that because it feels like, you know, if you're buying the game from scratch, yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but if you have the game already, you just need to buy like the upgrade pack. So if you want the extra Mario Wonder content or whatever, the extra whatever content, you know, it's not as much of a money sink, which is great, you know. I do like that, but then some of these Nintendo Switch 2 editions, which I'll get to, I'm curious about because it just seems like, oh, we've added mouse controls, or we've added the ability to like use your camera. It's like, do I need to pay $20-30 for that? I don't know. Mario Wonder seems justified though with the cost, based on what I've seen. Talking Flower, that's just like really goofy. So basically, yeah, the Talking Flower from Wonder is being sold as a toy. You can buy, and it has one of those buttons you press and it talks. But, a key point that they made that I feel like a lot of people glossed over was that it talks on its own. I don't know what they mean by that. So if I have this in my room, or whatever, you know, I bought this and I have it on display in my room, and I go to bed at night, at 3 in the morning, it's just going to decide, now's a good time to talk on my own and start talking to me, wake me up and freak me out, thinking there's someone in my room. You know, it's a little unsettling. So I don't quite know about that, but we'll see. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it or not. I'm probably not gonna buy it. Unless I get some weird sense of FOMO. Or like, this is gonna be worth something in 30 years. Then I might buy it like the Nintendo Alarmo I bought. Which I really shouldn't have. But I did. I didn't even open it, man. I didn't open the Alarmo at all. Oh, where's this person gone? Where have you gone? I lost you. Oh, no, I haven't. There you are. What the hell? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I tried, you know, I got some damage in. 4 or 5 eliminations. Oh, I should have been doing more of that. Oh. That I made a little bit of progress on the weekly. This is the... What is it? No, this one. This one here's the weird one. Double barrel or hand cannon damage, I still need to do. Okay. Bush consumable. Stuff over campfire. Ah. I don't even know my quest. Anyways. The new Yoshi game looks fun. I mean, like... you know... I think it'd be more fun with a friend. Yoshi's Crafted World. You know, I kind of thought it was a little bit doo-doo. Or at least comparatively to Yoshi's Woolly World, it was a downgrade. Maybe that's why I didn't like it as much, but you know, as a game, it's probably fine. I just was expecting another Yoshi's Woolly World level of quality, and I got like kind of a lesser version. But playing with Jason through the entire game, that made the game like so much more fun because we were just like talking shit the entire time and goofing around. I think. You know, so like I have more fond memories of Yoshi's Crafted World than I do Yoshi's Woolly World, just because of that. So if this game is like 2-player and I get to play with Jason for Granite Games or whatever, that'd be perfect. Stormlancers, I kind of don't remember. Dinkum, Popcorn, or Popcom. That's yeah. I have no real thoughts about any of those. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream is a very good looking game. I'm excited for it. I don't know, there's not much else to say. They just announced that, you know, it's going to be a spring 2026 release date, which is fine, I guess. No specific date yet, just kind of that area of 2026, so whatever. I mean, you know, it just looks like more of the same, which I'm excited. I just want more of the same, kind of. I just want to see more Tamagotchi. It's fine. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. You know, I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan. I never grew up with the games or played them or anything. It's just kind of like one of those fighting games. So, you know, it's whatever. I don't know if there's like these are gory versions or what, but I don't know. Let's attack. Nice. You know, Nintendo's had a history of censoring the Mortal Kombat games and making them not as gory, so maybe they're the not gory versions, I don't really know. Either way. Mortal Kombat fans that enjoy, I guess, or don't enjoy if it's not going to be good, I don't really know one way or the other. We're destroying structures with explosives, that's fine. Check out what's in here. Final Fantasy VII Remake is getting put onto the Switch too. I have it on the PlayStation, I never played it, so I guess I still gotta play it at some point. It's, well, one of those games, man, that I got it with the intention to play it at someday, and I never did. I think I got it with like other things. I got it when like around when I first got the PlayStation 5, so you know, it wasn't like a top priority thing. It wasn't like the sole thing to focus on. I had a bunch of other stuff to get to, so I just never got around to it. Linked Banner Spark. Don't really remember what that one was. Hades 2 looks good. I thought the game was already out. I didn't recognize it because I didn't play Hades 2. I didn't even play Hades 1, actually. I watched stuff on Hades 1, and I always wanted to play it. But I wanted to get a physical version on the Switch, and that was kind of like a limited release. So I couldn't get a physical version on the Switch without buying secondhand, and I just never got the game. As a result of that. But someday I'll play them. The animation was a good animation, but I wanted to see gameplay. They showed gameplay at the end. It looked fine, so whatever. Kirby Air Riders Amiibos. I can only imagine how many of these they're going to release, and how much of a money sink it's going to be if you want all the machines and the riders and everything. Yeah, I think it's going to be devastating for people. In all honesty, I think money-wise, people are kind of doomed in that aspect. Alright, that's the explosive thing done. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, again, looks fine. I'm not the biggest Warriors game fan, but I will get this one, because I just like Zelda. So, you know, it'll be a bit of fun to play. I'm probably not going to beat the game. I never beat any of the Hyrule Warriors games. Ooh, wait, I need this. Okay. No, I never beat any of the Hyrule Warriors games. I never even got close to beating them. I just, played them until I got bored and then moved on, kind of. Which is, I guess, you know, why am I buying the games in that case, but it's Zelda, I'm a sucker, it is what it is. Where am I at? Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about the Dragon Quest series. I've only ever played Builders 2 for Dragon Quest, so I don't really have any leg in any horse in the race or whatever. But I don't like the art style. Like the chibi art style. I really think it looks super ugly, especially for 3D models. 2D might not be so bad. But for 3D models, it looks really, really bizarre. Like there's like grown, burly men, and they have tiny little baby bodies. It just doesn't look right to me. And you know, I'm typically one where I think like, you know, the way a game looks shouldn't affect your perception of the game. A game could have super bad graphics, but be really fun, and that's fine. You know, I defended Nintendo back in the day, back in like 2010, when it was, you know, Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3, and I was like, I like the Nintendo Wii! Then you're gay! You know? So it's not something. What the hell is this? What? What is this? What? I don't know what's going on in OG anymore, man. Okay. Anyways, you know, it's that's weird. It's kind of just something that you know, it is a deal breaker on a game for me. You know, I'd have to really, really be convinced on a game in order to get past that kind of art style where everyone just looks super ugly like that. Like, it prevents me from getting invested in the game, I think, and that's the worst thing. Like, I cannot immerse myself in the game if that's the characters that I'm trying to become invested in. So it's unfortunate, you know. I feel like what the hell? I don't even know where anyone is anymore. Is this cursed person still alive? What? I don't know. I was doing damage at least. What are we at now? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna pick that one up just for how it looks. The Nintendo Today app got updated with a Kirby theme. It's fine. You know, I check it every now and again. It's not something I'm super interested in looking at. It's whatever. What's next? Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy. My God. Mike Matei kind of put out a good video reacting to the direct, I think. I don't know what this guy's doing. Just really, really boastful, I guess. I don't know. Mike Matei put out a good video talking about it. You know, it's like Nintendo wants you to pay, I think it's like $80 US. It's 110, I think, Canadian, for a piece of plastic that has like nothing in it, a hollow piece of plastic. And you can buy, you know, the cardboard one for, I think, $25 US. I don't know how much it is Canadian. But he's like, you're buying you're spending $25 on cardboard, you know, to play all the Virtual Boy games. I made a joke when I was watching the direct, like they're saying, "Oh, 14 games will be coming." It's like, well, that's all. That's the entire library. It's not. Mike said there's like some games missing from the library that were actually pretty good that aren't coming to the Switch Online service. Maybe someday they will, but I guess as of right now, there's no plans to add them. So that's unfortunate. Will I be getting the Virtual Boy? Probably. Yeah, I know. It's stupid. I wish that if it was if you could play the games without having the thing, I wouldn't get it. I want to be able to play the games. If I'm paying for this online service and this is a part of the online service and I can't play it, that's stupid. But they say you need the Virtual Boy attachment to play the games. So I don't really know. I think that's dumb, but whatever, I'll get it. And even if I don't play the games, I'll just display it on my shelf like, oh, yeah, there's a Virtual Boy, you know. Whatever. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake looks pretty good. I've never played any Fatal Frame games, but I watched videos on them back in like 2010. I always wanted to get around to playing a game in the Fatal Frame series, but I never did. So maybe this will be my chance I can hop on. Or if they've already remade the first one, maybe I'd play that one first. I don't really know. I need to look into it more, but I guess it's easier than ever to get into the Fatal Frame series. Probably. So yeah, be kind of keeping an eye on that. It's hard for me to like. I can't look over exactly at the screen to see what's next on my list while I'm trying to play. What the hell's going on, man? Someone's in this house. this way, I suppose. Whatever. Hey, leave me alone. Why are they after me so much, man? What the hell? What's wrong with you? Okay. Let's see. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, not really interested. Overcooked 2, this is where we get into the Nintendo Switch 2 editions that I don't really understand. I need to look into more before I cast judgment because it just seems like there's a lot going on here. Well, that's the thing. There's not a lot going on here. Overcooked 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds you can zoom in and you can use your Nintendo Switch 2 camera to show your face next to your character. How much does that cost? Is that a free upgrade or is that pay $30? Because if so, that's ridiculous. You know, these games didn't need Nintendo Switch 2 versions for performance issues. These were fine. They ran fine on the Switch 1. I know. I played them on the Switch 1. Stardew Valley Nintendo Switch 2 edition just adds mouse controls. Does that need a Switch 2 edition? Does that need $30 to get mouse controls? I don't think so. I think that's pretty ridiculous. So I don't know. I need to look into the cost of that. Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition actually adds new levels, new DLC and whatever. That's fine. If you're gonna pay money for that, whatever. That's, you know, that makes more sense than the other ones. Power Wash Simulator 2. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal of these games. I'm not knocking them. A lot of people really do like these games. They like these cozy games, I guess. They just get to sit there and be mindless and feel satisfaction when they do these things. I don't get it, you know. To me, the point of a game is to be doing something and have fun, whatever. But to each their own, you know. Like I don't get the appeal of like Candy Crush or anything like that either. When there's other games out there that are way better, but it has a whole market, you know. It's just one of those things that you know, I could knock it all day, but at the end of the day, people are very different creatures, and what I like is not what everyone else likes, and that's fine, you know. People can play what they want. I'm glad that everyone has options, is what it comes down to. Maybe in the past I would have been a little bit more jaded about the whole thing, but as of right now, I'm at peace with everything. So yeah. It's not the game for me. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't like it. But anyone who wants it, great. I'm happy for you. You know, it kind of just is what it is, I think. Pistols. Huh? So I have opponents eliminated, so we got the other thing done. We're working on this weapon damage quest. What's the other one? Weekly hand cannons or double barrel shotguns. Okay, I've seen hand cannons. I think I've ignored them maybe, or maybe I haven't seen hand cannons. I don't really know. I've seen pistols of some sort that I've ignored. Someone up here. I'm coming to get you, fucko. Where have you gone? I lost you. Alright, there we go. Was that the damage part done? Someone's gliding around here. 1 second. Hey. Okay, it's a red line. Red lines are too good for me. Can't beat them. Suika game Planet looks fun. I remember seeing, I was browsing the eShop on the Switch 2 looking for stuff to play. I just wanted to buy something, you know, there wasn't anything really Switch 2 games coming out. It's not like Suika game something or whatever, maybe that's just the Suika game. I thought, oh, that looks good, maybe I'll get that. I didn't, but I looked at it and thought it looked good. And now Suika game Planet is coming out, and I think that looks good too, so maybe I'll get that at some point. Metroid Prime 4, which I thought was Metroid Racer at first. I thought, you know, they made a racing game for some reason. But no, that's just part of Metroid Prime 4. It looked like maybe some kind of like open world area where you travel between the levels on a motorcycle. So that's interesting. I don't really know how to feel about that yet, because I kind of like the whole one map, just, you know, each area kind of connected that way deal with Metroid, but maybe it'll be fine. Donkey Kong Bonanza has DK Island DLC. I haven't even beaten Donkey Kong Bonanza yet, so, you know, this is like nothing to me right now. But at some point I will beat that game and I'll get to it and it'll be fine, it'll be good. But that's a someday type thing. Pokopia for the Pokemon, that's like the Minecraft cozy game type thing. It looks fine. I don't really, like, it's the kind of game where, like, there's so many cozy games. I feel like it's a byproduct of the world we live in, where people can't get this in their life. People want a simple life. They just want to be able to do simple things and relax and feel like, you know, they're contributing to their little house or whatever, but they can't get that because of, I don't know, the area they live in, the type of job they have is soul-crushing, and they don't feel any, like, reward or satisfaction in their life as a result. So, what do? You know? You play a cozy game, I guess, to try to get some semblance of that base human need for just contributing to the betterment of your life and doing work that matters. I feel like that's what cozy games are there for, so people can, you know, relax and de-stress by doing something that makes them feel like they're actually a human being in the world instead of a corporate slave in some dystopian city or whatever. I don't know. Again, not really for me, but it is what it is. It has its audience, and I'm sure it'll be really successful. It's fine. Pokemon Legends ZA, I'm going to be getting that. I've been ignoring all the news about it with the Mega Evolutions, whatever, because I don't understand what that is. I just kind of want to catch Pokemon and level them up and get some gym badges. That's really all I want. I don't really know what this mechanic is. I get this is what they need to show off to differentiate it between the other versions, I guess, to get the diehard Pokemon fans to buy it. But I kind of just want to play the game and see what it is. You know, I'm not really interested in seeing what this stuff is in the trailers. I'll just experience it in game, see what it's like. It's whatever. Here's a point of contention that, you know, I think there's some justification to. I even made a comment about this when I reacted to the Direct. You know, there's paid DLC for the game. It's not even out yet. The game's not out yet, they've announced paid DLC. And when I reacted to this, I said, let go of my arm! Ow! You know, they're twisting my arm, they're just wringing the money out of me, you know? And it's true, it's insane to me that you could, like, have a game not out, and if you want to get the game and the extra content, it's like 2 different purchases. You're going to need to spend more than retail price to get the full game. This feels like you're buying an incomplete game. It feels like they're selling you part of the game on top of the game that you're buying. It doesn't feel like DLC, it feels like this is part of the base game that I need to pay money to see. It's a different kind of feeling. You know, if the game came out now and then in a year they announced this DLC, that's fine. Okay, you've played the game, maybe you want a little bit more, there it is, you know, you're good. But, here. He just gave up. Feel kind of bad. It's a Port Fortress. I think it's just funny to do this. Alright. A friggin' shotgun, man. That's what I need. There we go. Another Porta Fortress. Look at that. I'm gonna go put that on top of the other Porta Fortress. Like a big double Porta Fortress. It's super fun. Just a rootin' tootin' good time all around. How do I get in? Here it is. What the hell is this, man? Let me go look at this from afar. I'm trying to land here. I just want to see it from afar. I don't want to fight anyone right now. Alright, I guess I won't see it from afar. Whatever. Enjoy my work that I left behind for you. I hope you get some satisfaction out of how different Tilted Towers looks right now. I won't get to experience it myself. But yeah, no, there's something to be said about timing of DLC. Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC feels like it came out pretty early, but it also doesn't feel like that substantial of a DLC. I don't really know how much it costs. Maybe it's a little pricey based on what it is. I don't really know. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna buy that one because people really like the game. And yeah, but like announcing a paid DLC before the game's even out just feels weird. It feels like you're just you're just making people pay for the game twice. It doesn't feel like a new part of the game. It feels like a part of the base game that you're making people pay extra for. So there's something to be said about that, and I think, you know, if that becomes a regular practice, it's gonna feel really stinky. But we'll see. Dangang Rampa 2x2. I would have called it 2x2, but they called it 2x2 in the trailer. I don't really think the new animations look all that good. It just looks weird because it's like a still animation, but you're making it jiggle around. It just looks odd to me. Maybe that's because I played Danganronpa 2 and I'm used to what it looks like, so seeing this is it just feels weird. I don't really know. But, it's the same game again. It's updated animations, maybe some quality of life stuff. And a new bonus mode that isn't quite the same as the regular mode. It looks like a top-down board game type thing, maybe? I don't really know. But it'll be a new story with different outcomes, so there'll be new victims, new killers, new survivors at the end. People are kind of speculating on who they think is going to survive, who they think is going to die. I don't really know. I don't quite remember. I don't really even remember who lived and died in the... I guess I kind of remember. I need to take a look at the characters. It feels weird for them to be doing this for the second one and not the first one. Unless they already did it for the first... Again, I don't remember. I haven't been keeping up with Danganronpa. But I feel like they didn't do this for the first one. So it feels weird to be starting with the second one on this type of thing. But, we'll see. Man, the fuck? Such a sweaty fest, man. This place. Alright, whatever. I don't even know what quest I'm trying to do anymore. I need to get a double barrel shotgun. Or a hand cannon. I can't find either. I need to reconvene and figure out what I'm trying to go for next. Because what I'm doing is I'm aimlessly wandering. There's no goal in mind at the moment. Alright. Let's go back to the lobby just so I can have a chance to refresh myself and look at things. Hello, my mouse. Why is it not working? My mouse is so fucking broken. Alright, what do we got? Greatest hits. Oh, I haven't done either of those. Viking Village or Dusty Divot. Okay. Gain health or shields to Tomato Temple. I haven't done that. Trouble distance using the grapple. I haven't done that. Eliminate players on the suppressed slow rail. I haven't done that. I don't know if I've found that. Well, I've done that, but unknowingly. I had a heavy sniper rifle. I never headshotted anyone with it. Hit a player with the altering card. I haven't done that. Okay. I haven't been doing any of these because I didn't know that I had to do them. I should have looked at this before. Dynasty Warriors Origins. You know, again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Warriors games. This is kind of what started the Warriors games. Dynasty Warriors. It has its fans, and if you're a fan of it, you're eating good. You got a lot on the go. But I'm not a big fan of it, and I don't really think I'll be picking this one up. Holy High Roll Warriors. Whatever. Let's see. Monster Hunter Stories 3. No interest in it. It looks fine, whatever. There's a sizzle reel showing some stuff. I don't really remember what was in the sizzle reel. Nothing that stood out to me, I don't think. Resident Evil Requiem. I guess it looks alright. You know, I'm not a super big Resident Evil fan. Resident Evil Village looked pretty good, so I played that, and it was fine. I never beat the game. After I got out of the castle, I killed all the vampires. I got out of the castle. It was like this other part of the game that like kicked off, and I don't really. I was like, what the hell's going on here? This is like completely unexpected, and then I just never played the game after that. I don't know. Maybe that was my fault, I guess. But then Resident Evil 7 and Gold Edition. Fine. I already have Resident Evil 8 on the PlayStation. I don't need to play it again. Fire Emblem. There's a new Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave. It looks pretty good, I guess. I've been wanting a new Fire Emblem. It feels like it's been a while. The Switch had a lot of Fire Emblems. That Fire Emblem Warriors, I think, was on the Switch, but I never got that one. Then we had Three Houses, which was phenomenal. Not long after, there was Three Hopes, which was a Warriors game, which, you know, again, Warriors, not really the biggest fan of that type of game, but it was fine. I liked getting to see the characters again. And, Ferdinand's voice actor actually passed away, I think. It was either like I think it was like a few days before the game released or something, so. Well, I tried. Oh, he had a cannon. I should have killed him. I wasn't even trying. If I don't get the weapons I want right away, I'm just like not even trying. I didn't even go anywhere I needed to go. That's the thing. That's how you know I'm not paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing. I'm completely distracted. I need to get through this, but that was the last one. Uh, yeah, but you know, it was nice to see the characters again. Ferdinand's voice actor died like right before the game came out, but he did fully voice the character, so that was cool to see. You know, kind of this like last hurrah type deal for the guy. Rest in peace. And then Fire Emblem Engage came out, which is also pretty fun. Um, yeah, the Fire Emblem fans ate pretty good on the Switch, I gotta say. Xenoblade fans ate super good on the Switch. Holy! Being a Xenoblade fan on the Switch was the best time to be alive, man. Anyways. So that was it. It was an hour long, the longest Nintendo Direct that's ever been. There's a lot to show. It seems like Nintendo's doing a lot of non-game stuff, like they're releasing toys, movies. Um, it feels like they're branching out from the video games. And Kit and Krista kind of had this discussion on like how Nintendo can stay relevant with the people not really buying games. Stuff like Roblox is free. Most youth are just playing free games online now. They're not buying games, and that's true. A lot of people are playing these free games. I mean, I know because I'm, you know, a somewhat niche, famous person in Roblox. So yeah, like I'm very familiar that there's a big audience there. That's kind of the hip thing right now is Roblox. People aren't buying a Nintendo Switch 2. People aren't buying $80 games, $90 games, whatever, however much it costs, US. And I've again gone somewhere where I didn't need to go. I'm gonna divert to Loot Lake. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Um, yeah, it's you know, it is sad because I grew up in a time when the games that you wanted were like Nintendo games or, you know, games you had to buy on consoles and stuff, and that was my experience, and I feel like that's the best experience rather than these like free games full of microtransactions and garbage and ads and everything. I think, you know, the best experience you could get is with a Nintendo console, but obviously the price is outrageous and not really feasible for a lot of parents that are, you know, going paycheck to paycheck and don't really have the money to give their kids to buy a whole console and all these games and stuff, which is sad because, you know, I feel like kids are really missing out on something by not having this stuff. Um, but what I've noticed is that, you know, my friends who are not really into Nintendo, they don't own any Nintendo consoles. They're my friends in this YouTube group that I'm in. Um, they they didn't watch the direct. They didn't know anything about the games. They didn't know anything about, you know, games that were announced. They don't care about that. But they found out about the movie, Galaxy Movie, and they're excited for that. So Nintendo's really branching out on this stuff and trying to get, you know, people excited for non-game stuff, and it's working. People like the movies. People like seeing the movies and whatever, buying the clothing and whatnot. And I think that's something to be said. That Nintendo's cornering this market that, you know, PlayStation aren't really making any PlayStation game movies. Xbox, they tried to make some Halo shit, and it really didn't go well. Fallout, I guess, was pretty good, but you know, there's this whole market for game adaptations and movies and TV, and I think that yeah, Nintendo's kind of hopping on that, and they see the value in that. Even if I don't, even if I'm not particularly happy with that myself, you know, if that's what it takes for them to stay afloat in this new climate that we're in, then by all means go for it. Dusty Divot, I need to get chests here? Dusty Divot? Shit, yeah, I do, okay. I did end up going somewhere I needed to that last game. I just didn't even realize that I was in the right place. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the Direct and everything that was shown. I'm excited, but yeah, and it's a lot of like Nintendo Switch 2 versions going on right now, and I think once we get away from that and we get into the games, the meat and potatoes of the Nintendo Switch 2, then we'll be fine. Right now, the first couple years are gonna be rough with a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 editions. It's gonna feel pretty lackluster for the people that played the Switch and had all these games and whatever. But yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't know how successful it's gonna be for Nintendo because like obviously on the Switch it was successful because of the fact that no one owned a Wii U. These were like new games for most people, but the fact that everyone owned a Switch, these maybe aren't really new games for people. So I don't know. I don't know. I just I need to see what how it goes for everyone. Okay, it's time to lock in on quests because I've been dicking around. I haven't been doing fucking shit lately. Lock in, man. I want to play Silk Song. All the chests have been searched. Someone's here? Yeah, someone up here. Hey man, you wanna kill me? Alright, thanks. I'll go to their next game. See what's happening then. Oh, the scroll wheel feels worse right now. I smacked out of place again? God. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Oh, Vinny's got a Twitch clip. $80 for 15-plus-year-old games with upscaling. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Galaxy 1 and 2 doesn't. It's not a Nintendo Switch 2 version. It's you buy the game again, so there's something. Ugh. 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 All right. Where am I going this one? Where's the Viking place? Here. Okay, we'll go here. Have I even been here yet? I remember this place from the original season. I remember it being an OG. But I don't know if I've been here in this current OG season. Like the original Fortnite OG, that weird season where it progressed through the seasons. I can't wait till planes come back for like an extended period. That's gonna be so fun. I love planes in Fortnite. I want them to bring that game mode back where like you're just in planes fighting each other. That was so much fun. Alright. We're locking in on quests now. No more distractions, no more talking about all this other stuff and not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm gonna lock in on quests. Let's go. Should have been coming here from the get-go, but again, I just wasn't really thinking about anything besides Nintendo. Just basically a summarization of most of my days. Well, I need to regain health from a fire, too. Wait, hang on. Can I do that? Do I need wood to light it? No. Alright. Does silence take damage from? Yes, it is. I need to regain 25 health. I think. It's 25 health? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Done. So, just up here. Oh, shoot me. Okay. Come on. Oh, chests around these parts, aren't there? Boat already gets searched, I guess. Oh no. Those might have been bots I was fighting. 7. Where do you get a silence? It's probably the silence one. I bet you is only in the vending machines. Probably. I doubt you can find that in the regular loot pool. Because I haven't seen it at all since I started playing. So I bet you anything that it's only in vending machines. Which is stupid, but what can you do? Oh. One more. We need one more chest. This house here has to have one, right? Yeah. Haha. That's that quest done. I need to kill people in the final 50, which we are in right now, so I need to get some kills. Ow. Just 1 second. Alright. Watching my stream. Yeah, we're still going on my stream. Do some of these mushrooms, I suppose. I need to surround storm circles with full health and shield, right? Let's do that. Was there a quest for store health at a place or something? Sniper kills? Oh god. Haunted Hills of Retail Row. Ugh. Gain health or shields at Tomato Temple. Okay, that's what it is. Uh, Gotta get a grappler. Fort. Headshot the sniper. God, man. These are some crazy quests. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's not a grappler. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh. I thought I was dealing with bots. I don't even know where you came from. You just like came into the grass or something. I don't know. I thought I was dealing with a two bots, but I guess one of them was a real person, and then they saw that I was a real person, so they ignored the bot and then came at me. Maybe. I didn't get to survive a storm circle with full shields, though. I'll tell you that much. Huh? That was a weird saw. Like went sideways. Alright, where am I going? Tomato Temple? Tomato Temple. Yeah, we'll try Tomato Temple, I suppose. Gain health or shields there. I'm not super confident. I feel like this is a contested area, maybe. But all we can do is try. I hope to be able to do these quests today. I feel like maybe I won't get everything done. Maybe there'll be some stuff that I'll have to leave. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, I think. I had to talk with Boring yesterday about kind of the reaction at Charlie Kirk's murder, and you know, extreme takes on either side, and you know, people's reactions to his death, and social media, how it paints kind of a picture of what the other people on the other side is like politically, but it's really not the case. Just algorithms are rewarding extremism, which is super fucked up, but the way it is, and you gotta try to remember that, you know, what you're seeing is not an accurate depiction of society. It's like a very loud, very small grouping of people. I don't know if he was entirely convinced. He's pretty far right wing. Yeah. Someone's trying to snipe me from somewhere. We had a grappler too. Where are you? I don't know. I don't know where anyone is. Just run until I find him, I guess. Is he up here? No. Up top? Is he up top? Oh! There you are. Yeah, okay. Well, I gained a little bit of shield. I wish I could have got your grappler, but I didn't. Professional Twitch chat lurker and beloved, or just sometimes Twitch streamer. Sometimes Twitch streamer. I feel like I should change that. I think that was like 2021 when I was like not streaming much at all. It's the about me for my Twitch. I don't really know. Oh my. Oh. Trying to saw this person. Too slippery. Out of here. Okay. We'll go back to Tomato Temple. I need to regain more shields or health there. But, we're making progress now that I'm actually concentrating on what I'm doing. How long have I been live for? Over an hour. I haven't even fucking made any progress. I'm getting so normal with cursing lately. I gotta cut back on that. It's really not good. I want to be someone that doesn't curse at all, but it's, I don't know, the further I go, the more I say it. When I hear other people cursing, you know, just casually like that, it really, it doesn't sound right to me. It sounds like, you know, it just sounds really like, come on, really? You can't think of anything else to say besides that? Why are you cursing now? There's nothing to curse about, you know? But then I'm like doing the same thing, so I guess I'm kind of hypocritical in that regard. And I can control myself. It's when I'm like, you know, doing this kind of nonsense where there's no one listening to me that I do it. When someone's listening to me, I'm like, I suddenly get this new way of thinking about how I'm talking, and I start not cursing at all. Alright, I'm gonna die here. Oh shit! I got it. What the hell? Okay, somehow. I don't know how I did that. Ooh. Damn. I don't really want the crown. 1 health? Holy. I guess I'll take the crown. I don't. Didn't really want it, but whatever. Am I really like 1 health off here? Should have taken some fall damage or something. Like 1 single health of shield. Let's do this. This will be funny, won't it? did it. It was like a horror movie. I'll give it till the storm circle closes. I don't go back there yet. I do need to get back there and gain one more health, but maybe I can pick up a mushroom or something here and go back then. So that's what I'll do. I'll get a mushroom. Gotta be one around here somewhere. There's one there. I can only consume it. Thought I could pick it up, like harvest it or whatever. Hang on to it. I'll get myself back to full shields anyways. That can help me a little bit. I like Boring, he's a nice guy. He's got a lot of opinions I disagree with. He's super pretty into politics. I think being anyone that's like super into politics is like just kind of insane and unhinged. So that sucks to see. And he's always kind of been, you know, someone that, you know, is like that, but it's just gotten worse, I think, as the years go on. So I hope someday he can come back to reality, but for now it's kind of gone away. Oh wait, there's one. That's what I need. That's what I need. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I healing now? Oh, I guess because I have this. Was it 2 kills with this thing or something? I don't know. 2 kills, yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Now the pressure's on. This is a rare find. Let's see, one quick second. Oh my. I'm nervous about this one now. I don't wanna lose my chance. I mean, I guess, you know, like I do have all season to do this, but oh wait, this is a shorter season though, so I really don't have a lot of time to do this. I have like another few weeks maybe. Gunshots this way, over yonder. Just head over and see if we can get a kill. On some retail row. There's gonna be some sweaty people up here, man. Look, they're already building. Oh, I got a kill. Guy doesn't even know that person's dead yet. Okay, none. The hell? That was like super easy. What do you mean? Hand cannon, I need kills with this, is it? Damage, something? What do I need to do with this? I don't remember now. What am I doing? Damage. I'm in place with snipers. Oh, God. I'm screwed. I got lucky, I guess, with the assault rifle. Oh, there's the cube. Huh? Okay. What? Hey. Hmm. No ammo. What the hell? Really? Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I need ammo. Shouldn't have done that. Like, trying to shoot him from the sky or whatever. I just didn't really realize I was so low. I should try to get a kill with this thing. One shot. What the hell? Who? Okay. Oh. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm so, Grappler, I didn't get a grappler. I haven't gotten that since I found it that one time. I didn't know I needed to use it. I haven't found one of those yet. I haven't really looked. Sniper kills is insane. We'll do the chest quest next, because that'll be easy. The drink that is now French vanilla cappuccino, by the way. Good stuff, good stuff. This is Jason's go-to drink at Tim Hortons for the longest time. At some point he switched to ice caps. I don't know when, but he switched to ice caps at some point. But this was his drink of choice. The French vanilla. I need to lose weight, man. That's what I gotta get on, the weight loss again. Ideally, I want to get down to like 160 or like 150 ideally, but I can never make it that far. I get down to like 190, 180, and then I just lose it, and I could go back up again. Which sucks, but you know what? I'll do it, I'll do it. I want to be skinny again. I remember being skinny in 2016, and I want to go back to that. So where am I doing? Chests at, what? Retail row or Haunted Hills? We'll go Haunted Hills. Retail row is going to be way too contested. Days are getting shorter too, man. I'm gonna close the curtains at like 7:30. That sucks. It does, man. It sucks. I like it being late. Or that I like it being light late. 9 o'clock you close the curtains. That's like perfect. 7:30, man. Feels like the day's over. Oi. What the hell? It's down, is it? Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go, that's the quest. One's up here. Feels like a real person. Oh yeah, hey. Oh, the hell? Oi. What? Still chest. Uh... Rifle. Alright. Here. How many chests do I need? It's 9. So this one here will be 10. Cool, done. Let's go to Tomato Temple. Just way over here. There it is. Golf cart. Need that. Alright, oh yeah, there's someone over there. Let's try this instead. Can I ram you, please? You gonna let me do that? Oh, come on, man. Did I damage you at all? Did I do anything? No? How are you supposed to damage someone with that? That's what the quest said? It's just, Hit a player. Well, I did hit them. They kind of bounced, but I guess I didn't damage them. It didn't register the hit. That sucks. Oh. What? Gordon Ramsay eats his last meal? What is that video? Alright. Tomato Temple. I shouldn't really be trying to fight someone. I should just be going somewhere to get some health or something. Are you gonna try to kill me? Alright. Fun. Come back next game. Just looking to see if there's anything to talk about. Oh, Tomato Temple's back here. This is probably gonna be raided by now. What do you get for being distracted? And I wasn't even looking, so I just massively undershot it. Oh no, I didn't. It's right here. I was looking over there. I'm here. Okay. We're in a fine place. I'm probably gonna get killed, but this is where we need to be. Just hope I can get like a bit of shield or something somewhere. Dual pistols is not what I need. I need a hand cannon. I don't think they come in anything less than purple. There we go, shields. So now I can stop coming here. Grappler I still need. I haven't found one yet. I've seen other people use them, but I haven't found one myself. This feels like that one level in Sunshine. Oh hey, I need that too. Okay, that's my priority now, is get damage with this thing. Full shields. Is anyone in this house? Oh shit. Reload, reload, reload. Oh, well, I got some damage. I made progress at least. That was an old weekly quest, right? Yeah. So I'm like 109 off that now. But I was able to reload, I would have been fine. I should have ran. I should have ran away to reload. That's my mistake. I just thought I could tank it because I had full health, but nah. What's this? Oh, yeah. I'm looking at Reddit. Um, Someone's just posted, oh, Costco's for the people, and it showed a gas pump, and the regular gasoline was down, so they lowered the cost of the premium gasoline for the inconvenience. This person here is someone that says they went to school with the assassin who killed Charlie Kirk. That's what they say. It's a 57-second video.
I went to school with this Tyler Robinson kid. I'll show y'all. That's it right there. Tyler Robinson. I'm not trying to like cloud chase, make this shit about me, but I'm not gonna say I knew this kid really well. I didn't know him really well at all, but I definitely saw him for like 3 straight years in high school. And the best way I could describe him is just like a Reddit kid. I don't know. I feel like if you were in high school around that same time, and even probably now, like 2018, and then like, you know, those kinds of kids. But that's exactly what he was. All I'm gonna say is this is the kind of shit that happens when you spend way too much time online, and all of a sudden your beliefs are all the way this way or all the way this way, and you do some dramatic shit to please these people that are not your friends. This internet shit is seriously no joke.
Okay, I agree. It's a good take. It's kind of what I was trying to tell Boring. Yeah, you go online and you just get pulled one way or the other, man. I feel like people, like the normal people on the left, are closer to normal people on the right than they are to extremists on the left. But how do you convey that to someone who is so skewed that they think everyone on the other side is the devil and their enemy and all that, you know? I don't know. try looking over here again. I found good stuff here last time. Can I find another double barrel here? That'd make me really happy. Oh, no, I don't need that one. I've done that quest. It's over here, wasn't it? The one that I saw, the chest that I found? No chest here this time. It's just fire. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, I had a grappler, I didn't even know. I need to do this. Okay, I need to travel. Did I do it? I did it. Alright. Whoa, what the hell? Someone's after me. I don't really have anything I need to kill them with though, so. And nothing here I need kills with. So if they want to kill me, they can go ahead. I don't really care. Where are you? You up in your tower? I don't know you're down here, are you? Up here? Up here. You a regular Sunstrider? Oh yeah, you're the OG Sunstrider. Cool. We're both OG in that regard.
I went to school with
No, I don't need to watch that again. Oh my. Where am I going? Anywhere particular? I need to get. Oh, I need to get a cart and hit people. So we'll go down here. Get a cart and ram someone. Hopefully. I mean, everyone's gonna dodge out of the way. I kind of need like a bot to do this with. So they just stand there and let you hit them. I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get this one done. I think getting politicized in your youth is kind of a big risk. I was getting politicized in my youth. I remember, let's see. So in 2015, I was like, yeah, Stephen Harper sucks. I'm gonna vote Justin Trudeau, and then I did, and I was like, oh, let's get that liberal majority. Let's go. And then it happened. And I kind of felt good. I was like, yeah, we won. You know, it felt like a victory. And it felt good and rewarding. And felt like I made a difference. You know. And what? And yeah. And then in 2016, I remember the Trump thing was happening. Hillary, and I didn't like Hillary. I thought Hillary was like just weird. And then all the SJW stuff was happening with the angry SJW, the social justice warrior, and people like Anita Sarkeesian and Alpha Omega Sin was making videos, and I was getting politicized that way. And Leafy was talking about this and that and whatever. Leafy was popular, and it was kind of like cool to be sort of against the liberals in that regard. So kind of got politicized that way, and I made videos. There's videos that I uploaded to the Cobalt Custard channel that were political. I was talking about Anita Sarkeesian and stuff, which is insane for me to think about now. I deleted them. I don't even have them like unlisted or private or anything. I deleted them outright. I don't have them anymore. I kind of wish I did because it'd be interesting to see a video of 19-year-old me rambling like he knows what he's talking about. But no, I wiped that off the I wiped that off the map entirely when I realized what the hell I was doing. Um, but yeah, and then kind of like 2018, then I kind of got like super liberal. Um, and now I'm just kind of like, now I just keep to myself. I have opinions on everything, and my opinions tend to be fairly left-leaning. But I keep to myself, and I'm not nearly as extreme as other people are, and I don't really care all that much, and maybe that's a position of privilege. I don't know. Because I just happened to be born the way I was. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird thing to think about. How, like, but the point that I'm trying to make, that I kind of got off topic of, is that, like, in my youth, when I was, like, 19, like, I was super into politics. I was thinking, I'm gonna get out there and make videos on this and, talk about things and whatever, which really was stupid. Um, okay, so I didn't get to hit you with that. It's fine. I'll get that one eventually. Yeah. But that was when I was 19, and I was like getting, I was getting swayed by what people were saying online, and I wanted to. Then, well, I thought I could make a difference in the world by doing this stuff, and it really didn't matter, and it was kind of stupid to do any of that stuff. And I think as you get older, you might realize that, or you might just be too far gone. You might have been swayed too much to ever really go back to being a normal person that just enjoys things outside of politics. I don't really know. But it gets to a point where it consumes your life. The big example of this or not a big example, but like one of the first examples I saw of this was Peanut Butter Gamer's brother, Mick Jones, who's super right-wing, big Trump fan, And obviously his brother, Peanut Butter Gamer, is pretty left-leaning, and they have disagreements and stuff. He ended up blocking his brother over some comments he made towards him. So Mick Jones posted his opinion online, and Peanut Butter Gamer thought the opinion was stupid, responded to it, and then said, I don't come at you for your beliefs. I said this to you before. If you want to debate me, do it in person, not online. And Peanut Butter Gamer was like, yo, chill. And then he got blocked and showed that he got blocked and said, no, chill. And Mick Jones quit doing videos and just spent every single one of his days talking about politics. He didn't talk about. He used to talk about video games. He used to be super into video games. Talked about video games. Loved video games. He was into all all the Terraria and Starfield and stuff like that. And then it he completely abandoned that, and all he did was talk about politics. Nothing else in his life, that any of his hobbies, he abandoned them. He just wanted to talk about politics. That's all he did, and it became super boring and tedious to follow him. And I wanted to see what he was saying about video games and stuff, but no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just political boo boo, political doo doo. Ow. I don't know why I landed there. Going to Tilted is an awful idea. What did I do? I need to get a golf cart. That's what happens when I start talking, and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I go to Tilted Towers for some reason. I sway to the area. It's a scary thing that the subconscious brain wants to go to Tilted Towers. I don't like going to Tilted Towers. That's an awful place to be. It's super crowded. But my subconscious brain takes me there. It's a weird thing to see in real time. I don't know. I always hate stuff like this when like a big event happens like this that's political in nature, but I get interested in it for just the insanity of it all, the absurdity of it happening. Like there's literally a video of a public figure getting their neck blown open in front of a crowd of people, which is insane to think about when that happened, and that kind of draws you in, and then you start looking into the politics of it all, and then you start getting back into politics and learning about politics and seeing political videos and stuff. But I like it sucks you in, man. It's so easy to get sucked in. I don't want to get sucked in. Like, I got enough on my plate. I still need to look into the local elections going on, the municipal and the provincial. I got enough on my plate with that. I don't need to be looking into, like, U.S. politics or whatever, man. It's not even my country. Why am I looking into this shit, It's so... Ugh. Whatever. We're gonna go back here, we're gonna get a golf cart, and then we're gonna go try to ram someone. What do I got left? That one, that one. That's gonna be easy to do. I just need to get there and focus on doing that. The headshot with the snipers. This is gonna be weird to do. That I just give me the guns and I can do it. I just need to find the guns, which are super hard to find. So, all right. I don't even know if I want to play Silk Song now after this. I might want to play something with Nintendo. Just talking about Nintendo for an hour kind of made me like into Nintendo again, instead of wanting to play Silk Song. I don't know. I probably need to charge my controller too. I was playing Festival this morning, so we're at 2 bars right now. Yeah, I need to charge my controller before I play more Silk Song. Let's just not even grab anything. Like, let's not grab any weapons or materials or anything. And we'll just go in and, like, if we die, they don't even get anything for it. They just see that I had nothing. Maybe they kind of realize I was just trying to ram someone with a carrot with no real game plan. And they'll either think I'm an idiot or commend me for trying to do the quest. I don't really know. Either way, I don't care. I just want to get the quest done. And do it while there's still plenty of bots in the world, too. You're not going to run into a real person. There's the cube again. Did it move? Did it move since I last saw it? It wasn't there earlier, was it? I don't know. I don't know now. Maybe it was. It moved since I saw it in my previous stream, but did it move since I saw it in my earlier stream today? I don't know. There's no one around here. Where the hell is everyone? What the heck? Hello? Oh, someone over here. Totally real people, unfortunately, but we'll still try anyways. Yes! Finally did it. Let's get out of here. Here's that weird area again. I don't know what this means. This way? We're gonna go this way? Does that just mean that's where the cube's gonna show up next? Right there? Maybe? And this is the direction it's going. Yeah, Loot Lake is this way. I guess it has to do with the cube then. That's like where the cube's gonna be next. Hmm. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooey oo. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooey oo. Hmm. Here? Is that me moving? I don't even know now. Thought I heard something, but I could be mistaken. Let's shield up. Oh, there's a crate falling that way. Maybe we can go to the crate. Maybe we can get a hand cannon or something from the crate. Let's try that. Go up here though. We'll head out through the roof. Get in this chest. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, someone landing there? Hmm. Nope. My crate. Golden Sky. Nothing great. Well, nothing that I need anyways. And Golden Sky I guess people like, but I don't really care. Well. It's so hard to find the stuff that I need. What's in here? Campfire. Sundry. Hmm. Ooh! Where'd that person go? That was just trying to snipe me. Yes! Okay. That's a quest done. Oh, we need to kill people. I forgot about that one. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Someone up here? Sniper. Sniper, and then kills. Someone's here. Up on the roof. Down here somewhere. Down below me somewhere. Hmm? What? Someone's here somewhere. Ow. Need some help, ooh, help, ooh, ooh, wee, ooh. Where's this person? Down over here? Where? Down here? Someone's just roaming around here. I don't know where they are. Oh shit, there they are. Oh, I'm dead, okay. Alright, I've missed both my shots. Okay. I just need to get. I'm not gonna do the sniper ones today unless it like comes up. But I'm gonna get the 3 kills that I needed, the final 50, and then stop there. Oh, here. Let me get up there. Heck. There we go. This here. This here. Take you here then. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So I won't take you. I'll take this. Get it that way. Get it that way. Okay. I have nothing to say really. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of things to talk about, but really, just like fucking nothing, man. It's just shit. I'm just trying to survive. I've ran out of topics. Hello? Someone's over here with the grappler. I don't want to kill them until we get to the final whatever, you know? Almost there. 54 left. Campfire we might need. Put that down somewhere. Anywhere? Here? Put that down somewhere. What the hell? It's a hell of a hard time putting down a fucking campfire. Okay. I don't know. There's no snipers anywhere. I fucking suck with the snipers so much anyways. I don't, I'm dreading doing those quests because I know I'm gonna fucking suck with them and it's gonna be, if I sit down to do the fucking sniper quest, I'm gonna be fucking 5 fucking hours doing this fucking quest. That's what I'm telling you, I'm gonna be 5 fucking hours doing this quest. So, I don't know if I want to do it or not. I don't want to do it today. I'm not doing it today. But I just don't want to do it at all, really. Like, getting kills is one thing, but getting a headshot is crazier. My aim is not that good. If it was a bot, maybe, but like everyone, it seems to be like a real person these days. Anytime, like I can barely find a bot unless I'm at the very beginning of the game. Otherwise, it's a real person, and they're gonna be building, they're gonna be moving, they're gonna be doing everything, and I'm not gonna be able to get the shot in. So I don't know. I can't even find a person now that we're down to the final 50. I can't find a single person. I heard gunshots all over the place. Now there's like nothing going around. Ugh. Oh, hey, there's a person. Where are you to? Oh, you're gonna be a real person then, huh? We'll try. That's all we can do is try. Alright, that's one kill. What did you have? Heavy shotgun, take. Alright. Two more kills. So I'm going on this way. Try to get towards. Rocket launcher's pretty cheap, but I don't really care about being cheap. I just want to get the kills and move on. Regular battle royale quests are a lot more fun than OG quests. OG quests are pretty difficult, I think, because they just require a lot of like player combat, which I don't like doing. Than regular battle royale quests, more involved, like just doing things in the world instead of like fighting people. This is more what I'm into, you know. I'd rather just go and do things unbothered than having to fight someone with a specific type of weapon or whatever the quest calls for. I'm hearing all these. No, there's someone. Oh, but you're a sweat. You got the Juice World skin. Oh no, you're not a sweat. You're a bot, maybe. Can I get this? A lot of gunshots going off here now. Sniper. No. Which way do I want to go? This way? Let's see what's on the go here. Alright, there we go. That's kills. Does Hunting Rifle count as a sniper rifle? I feel like it counts as a marksman's rifle or something. It might count as a sniper. We'll try it. I think a hand cannon's gonna count as a pistol. Yo. Oh, fuck, okay. Come get it. I'm gonna destroy it. What a bore. Well, that's all we got left is Sniper Quest now, I think. Let's see. That, yeah, I already got that. It's whatever. This. 3 sniper kills. More coming out in 3 days. Sniper headshot. God. There's just like summer quests. Let's see. We go to regular battle royale. Hmm. What? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay. Community quest? How's this is going? Boone still have someone. Black Ranger. Yellow Ranger's been summoned. Black Ranger. Putting the pieces together. Okay. Summer quests are gone. I guess we got them done, so the thing just disappeared, maybe. Hmm. Alright, what do we got here? 3 to claim. We'll do you. You. And you. There's stuff I don't need to worry really about equipping. Okay, you. Hopefully that's on a VOD mute one. And we'll do you. It's gonna be a while before I can favorite them, right? Yeah. Kaisenat's in the shop. I don't watch Kaisenat. I watched Speed streams a couple times. Speed's a funny guy. I don't really know what Kaisenat's like. But I know he's popular. Hulk, Iron Spider, I ended up buying just because I like having all the Spider-Man skins. Beavis and Butthead, I don't really. I don't care. I never watched this growing up. Hmm. Halo. Master Chief bundle. I need a weapon. I gotta play Halo again. I gotta play through the series again at some point. I have it on computer. Master Chief Collection was like, I don't know, $10 or something for like everything. It's crazy, man. Halo plus Halo Remastered, Halo 2 plus Halo 2 Remastered, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 4, Halo Reach for like $10. How do you go wrong with that? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful little bundle. A big, beautiful bundle. I guess. I don't know. Alright, can I equip this yet? Yeah, I can. Favorite. Favorite. And. Favorite. And. Favorite. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Nothing. Okay. I don't want to get vomited until I know that it's safe to listen to. Hmm? I guess I saw. Okay. Is that everything? I guess so. Alright, that's it for now. We mostly caught up on OG. A couple things we gotta do, but I don't really feel like doing it today. So, that's that. Yeah. So, take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.